Yeah, so Cher and Alexander Edwards have been rumored to be engaged due to a picture of a ring that was posted. It looks like it may be or may not be an engagement ring. I don't know. But anyway, the ring was posted by of him holding it with some precarious nails that he was wearing as well in this picture. But that's a whole nother story. But listen, this man is 36-year-old. She is 76-year-old. And this guy has a baby by Amber Rose. We also know how she looks. And he was a serial cheater while he was with Amber Rose. So what makes Cher think that this is gonna work?
Besides Sonny, is it true that you've always found that older men are intimidated by you?
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't met younger men in my life, I would have never had a date because older men just didn't like me all that much. Do you know what I mean? It's like men my old, well, I have had a couple of boyfriends, but that were hovering around my age, and but they just didn't like me for some reason.
It's funny she says some reason, like she don't know why men of her age won't deal with her. You know why they don't want to mess with you, Cher.
And maybe I'm too younger. Men don't care if you're, funny or outrageous and want to do stupid things, and and you have a strong personality. I mean, I'm not giving up my personality for anybody. Okay.
I know, and you only get one life, though. That's my point. You shouldn't have to defend that either. You get one life. Like, if somebody makes you happy, go for it. Like, who cares?
And the truth shall set you free. And then old girl goofy self just giggling out. Yeah, who knows? Just go for it. That's that awkward like friend that's supposed to be telling you the truth, but she not gonna do it. She not gonna do it. She gonna hang up off the phone with you and talk about you behind your back. Cher, you are too old for this. And yes, young men do care about all the dumb things that y'all want to do. I'm not young. I'm not no spring chicken, but I'm 41. I'm close to this dude age, so I can relate to what you're dealing with right now. And yes, if you want to be stupid and do stupid stuff, I'm going to be irritated with it, Cher. But I might put up with it for that bag. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But listen, this ain't never been my type of relationship, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be controlled or guided or manipulated or to have to deal with certain things like what she said in the next statement. That's why I turn down women like this. You know what I'm saying? They offer all type of trinkets. Huh, you want this? You want that? No, I don't need that. Because on the back end, you're going to want me to do something. You're going to want to control me. And I'm not good at being controlled. And what she said is she has a strong personality. And she's not giving up that personality for no one. And this is where we get to the meat and potatoes of why Cher is 76 years old and until this dude single, right? And couldn't find a man upon her age to deal with her seriously because he's so headstrong and stuck in her ways. She already said she ain't going to change her personality for no one. So what would make you think you're going to be able to come in at any point in her life and ask her or make her do anything, right? It's not going to work. And you could be the man that she's looking for and dipped in wisdom. You hear what I'm saying? She still ain't going to listen to you. Women like this will take the smallest thing that should be an easy compromise, and they will make it into the biggest argument in the world. Gary Owens brought it up in one of his interviews, talking about which way they was walking the dog. Which way can we go to walk the dog? Well, you can't go that way. What you mean? I go this way every day. Well, you can't go that way. The sign says you can't go there. I've been going this way for a year. Mountain into a molehill. Now then you add in the fact that woman has money. In the Gary Owens situation, he got more money than his wife, right? And he was sick of it. He ready to go. Imagine the flip side. You're the 36-year-old dude. You got a nice job, this, that, and other, but you ain't got share money. And then y'all get to arguing about directions. I want to go this way. Well, I never go that way. And this, that, right? And you're going to do what, you know what I'm saying? And you as a man looking logically like something as simple as this has turned into this, and you won't compromise on it? That's what you're dealing with going through with this woman. You know what I'm saying? Because not only is she headstrong and the own man of her own house, but she has money and she's able to little boy you at the same time. She's not going to entertain anything that you have to say to her. And that's why the men of her age range couldn't get along with her or wouldn't get along with her, or so she says it, just didn't like her. Cher's not a bad looking woman. She's 76 years old, right? And she's not the woman that you would want to be chasing at any given time if you were 36 or 40 or whatever. But I know some other 70-ish year old women. They don't look like Cher. And I'm being kind as I say that, because Cher, I'm sure, has plastic surgeoned every piece of her body to try to keep up with the game as it moves. Like, she looked like Morticia, which is not a bad thing to say. She looked like an old Morticia from the Addams Family. You know what I'm saying? That, because Morticia was fine, but she's going to get old at some point. But she still kind of Morticia it up with the hair flowing. You know what I'm saying? If you strap her together and put her in, get the strapping all them old wrinkles together and get it in that patent leather, it'll probably look good. It'll probably look good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go, y'all ain't gonna mess with, y'all ain't gonna get me admitting stuff on camera, but look. Look, I'm just playing, look. But what I'm saying is, to this young man, Cher is something that is able to be dealt with for the bag. He'll smash it for sure. Like grand milf it up, all of that. And they may be engaged right now. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, Cher, go get you a proper man that's of your age. And if you is engaged to this dude, get you a prenup. Now, I'm giving you fair warning, because if you don't, and he end up, I don't even want to say impregnating you, but, because who knows how that's going to go. But if he end up divorcing you and get half of your stuff, I'm going to cheer for him. And I'm gonna proudly be like, the city boys is up on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because women, y'all get us all the time, and you expect that when you got back that we supposed to be sympathetic for you. No! I'm not going to be sympathetic for you. You women wasn't sympathetic when Kevin Samuels was found with that little nurse that put him to sleep, huh? Y'all cheered when my man had passed on. Y'all cheered, huh? So I ain't got no sympathy for you, huh? I ain't going to say I hope Pookie come and do you like that, but look, it's a chance that Pookie, when you wake up, your safe could be open and everything could be gone. He done double back, made a copy of the key, and came in there and moved your couch out of there and everything. You know what I'm saying? And this young man seems to be respectable. He got a good job and this, that, and another, but I'm just saying, y'all know, women, I'm just trying to tell you how it is when you deal with the young Pookies and the Ray Rays. That's how it go. Sometimes you got it. We know the risk we run dealing with y'all too, okay? We know what we doing. We go find that little young 22-year-old. Difference is, a man can get a woman that's of his same age. We have no problem getting a woman of our same age. The problem lies with this woman right here, the attitude that Cher has about dealing with a man of the same age, because a man is not going to go for the type of stuff that you're going to put that young boy through. So when we don't go for it, y'all go choose the young boy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all say the same thing about us. Y'all say the same thing about us. Y'all say that's why we go choose another. But see, we have the ability to choose with a like-minded woman that's of our age. But we like young women. We like to pluck them little young things off, you know what I'm saying? Look nice 22, 23-year-old. It's just the problem comes when you got to talk to her for 30 minutes. You start talking to her for 30 minutes and you remember why you relinquished going to the club, messing with these little young thought boxes, huh? It started to make sense again. Like, this is why I don't do this. This is why I don't go out, huh? That's why I stay in the house, watch Netflix, and light my fireplace, and chill with an old chick named Bertha. You had to call Bertha back up, and Bertha is before my time. I had to call a Bertha older than me to get some peace, to remind me, bring me back, get me back to my center. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, y'all do a lot sometimes, women, and I don't mean to root against y'all, but sometimes y'all have a hard time realizing that you have hit the wall. And the older you get, all of those independent, strong woman ideals that the feminist has fed y'all is not working as far as long-term getting a man, keeping a man, getting a husband, a family, all the things that you dreamed about doing while you was younger. But you passed over that because you want to be an independent woman who is driven by her career. And that's fine. But when you take on the career and all those things, it's not even so much the career and getting money. It's the ideals, the feminist ideals that go along with that. All that, no, I don't need a man preaching that y'all do and all of this, that, and the other. See, we got male versions of feminists too that try to geek us up the same way, but real men don't buy into that. There's no time you will hear me say, I don't need a woman, because I know I need you and I know I want you and I know I will have you. So you're not going to hear me read into the rhetoric that some of these dudes are trying to push, right? But some of the things that we're talking about is valid. And if it's valid and it's logic and it makes sense, we gonna stand on it as a man. Like how you want to talk to a man like he your son or something like that. Like we real men don't, we're not son husbands. We don't do that. You can't talk to me like I'm your son. It's not gonna happen. No shape, fashion, form, or time in my life. I'm not gonna deal with it. And there's plenty of men on this earth that's not gonna deal with it as well. And I'm just saying, y'all think that y'all can just go through our life and not compromise that overbearing, strong attitude that y'all have developed towards men and think that we're just supposed to deal with it. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You have to go get you a young buck like Cher did in this case and pray that he doesn't get you for everything that you got. Because Cher, if you think this is going to work out, all I can say is I hope and pray it does for you. If it doesn't, though, you can't say I didn't try to warn you. And I'm not trying to warn you in a place of malice. I'm just letting you know what it is. Just like y'all would let me know if a young chick was trying to rob me because I'm trying to be out here old and spending money and tricking and this, that, and other in these streets. You know, you got to get the other side some game sometime. But this your boy P. Cam. Let me know what you think, what you don't think about this situation. Get at your boy.